Warning. This program contains coarse humor and a sense of language that some people might not share. Viewer discretion is advised. Viewer dissection is not advised.
For some reason, the sports club is speaking to me, so I'm going to pick that one. I was hoping I could escape the obligatory work if I pretend that I'm helping the sports club. They obviously have tons of members, so it would probably be best just to help without a single pair of extra hands. However, I'd better visit the sports ground, or at least check in there. Just in case Olga Dmitrievna finds out that her ideal pioneer slacks off and dodges community service. You never know, I could imagine worse punishments than a public telling off at a party gathering. I really wasn't planning for that to happen. All of a sudden, I saw no cleaning, painting, or repairing but a football match. They were playing 5 versus 6. Ah, jeez. I'm gonna have to censor this one again. I took a closer look at the players and recognized Uliana. I won't interfere, I'll just watch. The teams were obviously mismatched. One team consisted entirely of younger kids that looked about 12 years old. The other team consisted entirely of teenagers. Besides, they had one extra player, Uliana. Mind you, what can just one extra person, moreover one girl, do? Soon enough, I realized that I was mistaken. Uliana had a good dribbling technique, cutting through the defenders one by one. She obviously lacked teamwork skills, but they weren't even required at this level. She scored with enviable regularity. I came closer to the pitch. Hey, come to join us. We're one short, one team. I guess that's what counts as community service here. We already finished everything, said Uliana, sounding insulted. I looked over the grounds again. The benches were freshly painted, the new nets were behind the goals. How did they manage to get through all this stuff? You can join their team. Well, given that I escaped last time, I should indeed play now. Ball was at center. We start. With the first touch, I put the ball in the top corner with a delicate strike. Actually, it wasn't that difficult. The pitch was almost 50 meters long, and the goalkeeper on the opposing team couldn't even reach the crossbar. Sometime later, we tied it up, despite our team being 7 or 8 goals behind at the start. Objectively speaking, one should note that Uliana's team scored a couple of goals during my time here too. More precisely, she scored. You couldn't say that she had Ronaldo's tricks or precise Beckham's shots in her pocket. She just kicked the ball into open spaces, and coming up towards the goal, she just toe punted every time. However, such a dull strategy brought positive results. I could not keep an eye on every opponent, and my teammates were not much help either. Certainly, I played better than all of them. Theoretically, I could have scored as many goals as I wanted, but seemingly unsportsmanlike to me. Winning isn't everything. It's taking part that counts, isn't it? But after Uliana's words... Penalty shootout. The winner wins game. I made up my mind that I don't want to lose. At the time, it was 11-9 in our favor, so it wasn't reasonable to eject. Your goal. I'll shoot. We switch then. One shot each? Yeah. I stood in line and got ready. She took a run and sent it straight into my hands. That's not fair. What's not fair? I'll shoot again. Okay, just do it, I said, smiling. The second shot would go better in rugby. One more time? Absolutely not. She sniffed. But you should never score against me. We'll see. I put the ball in the low right corner of the goal with a precise kick. Uliana didn't even move. However, there was no point. Penalty kicks like that are uncatchable. Looks like I won. She answered nothing and just looked at me resentfully. I needed to lighten the mood. Don't get upset. That's when the music started playing, calling Pioneers for lunch. Alright, I'll get even with you some other time. She laughed, waved her hands, and ran in the direction of the canteen. I juggled the ball a little and followed her. Who is marching forward in a row? It is our Pioneer squad. Pioneers in a row usually march to the canteen at the Safinot camp. I was looking for a place where no one would disturb me, like what happened before. Just so I can eat in peace. And for that I have to at least not be the last one to come.